Welcome, everyone, to the Unwrapped Leader Podcast, where we get raw, real, and relevant in the new network marketing so you can become a gifted leader in your business. I'm Dracy Dewar here from Australia, and I am doing a solo for episode 70. I just wanted to say, Teisha and I have had a lot going on in our businesses, and so our times have just not worked out for us to do a duo for quite some time. So I want to thank Teisha for the last two solo episodes, and today I'm going to do a solo. So hopefully we'll come together soon, but we thought this topic was pretty relevant for me to do on my own as a solo because it is episode 70, and we are actually talking about what would be a great episode to talk about. And we just said, well, since it's our 1-year anniversary since we launched our book, The Unwrapped Leader, and we thought, well, why don't we go to page 70 and see what was there? And page 70 happened to be a chapter that I wrote about. So we thought maybe I'd just talk about what's on page 70. But before I do that, I just wanted to say that Teisha and I, as we were been on the road and on the go a lot, hitting lots of goals myself personally. I just got back from a road trip. I did 6 events in 5 cities in 2 countries over the course of 10 days. But it was amazing because we got to be in the room, belly to belly with people. And really the energy of being together in a live event makes such a massive difference in your business. And I just love it. I thrive off of it. I love the high fives. I love the hugs. I love testimonies. I love it that there's no distractions like on Zoom when somebody gets on a Zoom call for training that you can't even see them, or they're kind of got everything else going on in the room. So it was lovely because the best gift you can give someone is your presence, and doing these events was amazing. So if you really want to make a massive impact in your business, I highly recommend doing events, not just online events, but in-home events or events in a venue, but just belly to belly events make a massive difference. And I was able to grow my business in such an epic way because of these events and creating community and energy. And I guess I talk about it being the essence of your business. Your essence is, how do you connect your head and your heart and labor to the marketplace? And in a room, you get to create that essence by the energy and the environment that you create, and most importantly, that experience. So I'm just coming off a real big high of all those events. And so it's great that I can come here and do this solo episode. So my episode today is going to be the topic on how you can become one of the greats in your business, or whatever it is that you so want to be great at, because this business is all about you being your personal best. And so the topic in here is, I actually going to set this up. The chapter happened to be about becoming a great professional athlete. And I meant a professional athlete, meaning a professional like we are, but treating it like an athlete, having the right mindset as an athlete, the dedication, the determination of an athlete, the practice and the discipline of an athlete. So I had chosen some of my favorite athletes in here that were all-time greats in basketball, all-time greats in volleyball, all-time greats in baseball, all-time greats in tennis. And so I kind of captured that professional athlete in what made them great, and then what made that sport comparable to our industry. And so I did on chapter 70 happened to be Serena Williams. And I thought, this is great because Serena Williams, out of all these athletes, she's the only female that I highlighted as being the greatest in that actual sport. The greatest over men and women happens to be Serena Williams in that topic. But why I thought this was important I could share with you is what made Serena Williams great, but also what made that sport, what made tennis, what makes tennis very similar to network marketing and the skills that you really need to get good and great at. And so I thought that would be a really good topic. And I hope you guys are going to enjoy this. Please make sure if you get any nuggets in here that you share them in the comments, as well as what you're any tips that you might want to add to it. But first of all, I really wanted to just kind of share just quickly here about some of the things that I think makes Serena Williams so amazing and so powerful, and what makes her considered the best tennis player of all times, because really her success attributes to a few different factors. First of all, she did have amazing support. Her dad was incredibly committed to her success, and she was able to play with her sister Venus. And so her sister Venus was older, and her sister Venus was ahead of the game. So she always had somebody to aspire to, like her mentor, like someone to look up to, someone to constantly challenge her. And she had a great coach, someone who was completely committed to her well-being. And so those are a few of the factors that she did have. Now, she had natural talent, but she also had hard work, determination. But what made her great is her mental toughness. Now, this woman has won more Grand Slams, single titles than anyone. I think it's like over 23. And she also has held the #1 title for more weeks than anybody else in history. But what is great about her is she has this powerful serve. She plays aggressive, and she has such a dedication to her focus on the court, her mental fortitude, and her ability to stay focused under pressure, and being able to come back from difficult situations and still win these matches. So when you really think about you as a human being and our mental fortitude and what we need to do to become a professional athlete in this game, I think she stands out as a champion, not only because of her athletic ability, but because of her leadership and her advocacy, and that goes way beyond the tennis court. And so when I actually think of her as a human being, I think, what kind of skills, what kind of thing could I implement in who I am as a human being and myself becoming great? And I have to think the things I really pull out of her the most, again, is that mental mindset under pressure, as well as her dedication and her determination that she puts into the game. And that is something we need to do in business, in all business that we do play. And so that would probably be where I give her my thumbs up as a professional athlete and the qualities that she has. And so I put in here, when you actually consider your favorite athlete, what makes that person a success? And so we've obviously nutted that out, but it also is, what is their makeup, their character, their performance? How does that athlete leave a mark in your mind and in your soul? And so I guess when it comes down to, when we think about who we are, our values, our vision, what is our mission and the message that we want to give out there, and that is how we leave our mark in how the things that we want to do. But here's something that was interesting, is she had this killer serve. And I know in our business is about serving, and we need to have our own killer serve. We need to be of service to people and make that our #1 goal, our #1 skill to get really good at. And that is how we can be of service. And so here's how tennis and network marketing actually are similar. I know they're two very different activities, but they're very similar in the fact that you need to understand the skills that are needed to succeed in both. They both require skills, and they both obviously require the ability to know that. And so in tennis and network marketing require a lot of practice and dedication. In tennis, you need practice like on your swing and on your footwork and the reaction time in order to improve your game. Whereas similar in network marketing, you need to practice your communication skills, your sales pitch, how to overcome difficult situations, but then, and most importantly, the network marketing strategies that are needed in order to build your business. The other activities that are required in both of these games is a strong mindset, as we talked, the ability to handle rejection. In tennis, you may lose a match or miss a shot, but you need to stay focused and positive in order to actually play your game, but keep playing and keep improving. Whereas in network marketing, you are faced with rejection from potential customers, as well as potential team builders or teammates, but you need to stay resilient and keep putting yourself out there to continue to build your business. And the other last activities I really want to share is that willingness to learn and adapt. In tennis, you need to be able to adjust your opponent's style, like whatever their style is of playing, and consistently improving your own skills. Whereas in network marketing, you need the ability to be able to adapt to changes in the market and learn new techniques for building your business. And we talk about that. to build a business in the new network marketing. We talk about the importance of you learning to personal brand and social media, learning to perform on platforms like this, doing even podcasts or newsletters, being able to create a community, being able to lift people up to leadership. And then the other one is to be able to those daily disciplines. Those are the new techniques. Those are the things you need to learn in the new marketplace to be able to succeed in the new network marketing. So I guess what I'm trying to say is tennis and network marketing may seem like very different activities, but they're actually very importantly have similarities. And so when it comes to skills that need to succeed, I say by practicing your dedication, having a strong mindset, and the willingness to learn and adapt, you can improve your performance, whether it's in tennis or whether it is in the network marketing. I just wanted to say what makes tennis amazing is that it is a long game. And much like network marketing, it is a long game. So whether you're playing as a hobby or you're playing as a professional, no matter whether that's tennis or network marketing, it doesn't matter how you play. It's just the fact that you can play no matter what age you are, and no matter what your ability, you can continually learn and grow. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope you've taken some nuggets out of it. And I guess if you want a little bit more about that in the chapter, I believe, again, it's page 70 in our book. You can get it on Amazon, as well as in our social media course, the social media MVP course that we do. We talk about being an MVP, being the most valuable player in your business. And also MVP stands for your mission, your values, and your purpose. And so really getting your MVP on, we actually started our social media course that we have. It's on our website, the unwrappedleader.com. But we actually open it up with having a ballsy business and all the different balls that you need to manage in this business. And one of them being tennis, getting really good at your serve and getting really good at the back and forth and being able to really nail your opponent. So you guys all have a great day. Thanks for listening. Please give me 2 thumbs up. If you are listening on podcast, give us a 5-star review. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed to before. And thank you for listening.